the next project, what I actually want to talk about is maybe some of the challenges that we face within the design process. So many times we get clients who come to us specifically because we have such a different design style, and we do these iconic homes that have got a signature style that is not necessarily out in the market. So people come to us and say, Francois, design us something which is unique, something which is special, and something which will stand out. Within the scope of an estate, one gets 400 homes that get designed within the estate, all having the same estate guidelines, etc., which are sometimes quite restrictive. And I actually want to talk to you about some of the challenges that we faced on one of the estates that we've got with the client who said, do us something different. The problem that we faced in this particular home was that we wanted to do something which is distinctly different, and we wanted to utilize angled walls on the design of the home. So in actual fact, the exterior wall of the home would then be at a slight angle, then obviously with your roof sitting on it, so you get kind of like a oblique angle which forms an acute face onto that wall. We actually did quite a successful design in our opinion, and we couldn't get the design approved by the estate because they would not allow us to do an angled wall onto the estate. So what we had to do is we had to look really carefully at how do we still maintain that design ingenuity that we wanted to bring in, but in a different way. And there are different ways that one can achieve that, because one doesn't look at a design directly from the front. So you never actually see the design directly from the front because you always view it in a perspective angle. When one has an angle which is oblique in this way, because you are viewing that from a certain angle, you obviously get that view. But we can create the same idea by bringing the wall up, but instead of angling it over to the side, we actually tilt the wall over to the front. So that when you are standing at a perspective view looking at that home, it actually looks like the wall is actually falling over to the side, when in actual fact the wall is falling over to the front. So in trying to achieve this, we obviously used a different technique. So what we did, in order to emphasize that angled line that now falls to the front instead of to the side, we actually ran an LED strip light against the side and also across the front of it, so that that angle is actually emphasized by the light. I understand it's during the night, but it is very visible during the day as well. By trying to emphasize certain design features, we then obviously make use of lighting, so your LED light strips, or alternatively you can cut a hole, like a void within the slab. So it's just something that draws your eye to a feature within the roof that emphasizes something, because what one tries to do with your designs is to create something distinctive and something which is different. We actually wanted the back garden to feel like an oasis. So we introduced quite a nice size swimming pool, and because of the slope of this stand, it had a certain elevation which allowed us to do quite a very unique infinity style swimming pool, so that when you enter and you look across the swimming pool, the edge falls over away from you, so it gives you that kind of like infinity edge. And then over and above that, we actually did a waterfall that actually cascades over the one side of the swimming pool, so it actually drops by a full level down into the swimming pool, and it creates this beautiful like park-like atmosphere, with the swimming pool and everything in the back. sometimes we have these amazing ideas that we are trying to translate to clients so that they can buy into our idea, because it's obviously our unique vision. But the person whose home it is, they actually have to live in that home, and they have different ideas to what we sometimes present to them, you know. And sometimes these unique features that we plan fall by the wayside because of different opinions of clients or the way that they want to utilize that area. And that's what we need to deal with, because that's within our scope of our design. And we present the picture as fully and as complete and with as many unique features as we can. And then sometimes those features get modified or changed, and it's about how do we deal with that design still to get that unique feel that we are looking for within that particular feature, but maybe not in the way that we were initially trying to translate that particular feature. I think this is a good example of, first of all, the challenges that we faced with the estate, changing some of the things in the way that we translated them, and then second of all on how we present the plan. So we show you the 3Ds and the 3D videos of the concept that we initially had, and when we reveal the homes to you and this particular home is completed, we can actually show you exactly what that space turned out to, and also the changes that the clients made. So by showing you the 3D animation, you will see the complete picture as we had seen it. So if you don't want to miss out on any of these unique videos and features, hit subscribe and like, and we look forward to seeing you. Something which is very standard at most of the designs that you find on an estate or even in a residence is that the garage, because of the bulk of the garage, it actually forms quite a stark block on the front, and it's actually very difficult to actually make it aesthetic and actually make it flow within the home. In this particular design, what we did is we created a glass wall and corner to the front of the house, so it actually when you look at it at a distance, you will actually not know that it's a garage because of the way that we've planned it. So that we've got the cantilever slab that goes over, and we've actually done a glass corner with the glass front of the roll-up door. So that whole block actually is in glass, and on the 3D you will see exactly what we had anticipated there. And then also just incorporating water features and things is something that we really enjoy doing, and we find a lot of success with the designs that we do in that way. It introduces a beautiful tranquil atmosphere as you enter. It obviously directs your eye into a different feature than the home, because generally the house is a big bulk, and we're trying to direct your attention to various things: water features, corner windows, projecting slabs, double volumes and things like that. So it all just adds onto the appeal of how do we build up to create an amazing design that is completely seen through from the beginning to the end. And at the entrance here, we actually did a cascading waterfall that drops about 1 meter from the one side down into a pond, and you would actually then walk adjoining to that water feature as you walk into the home. So it'll be a distraction as you enter. At night it'll be beautifully lit, obviously with the water dropping there. It'll form like a rush of sound. So I think that is a very successful entrance as far as utilizing your attention. So if you've enjoyed the video up to this point, press like and subscribe, and we will show you some more exciting reveals. Thank you for watching to this point.